Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. And the Flames will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Sam Houston's offense will get the first possession of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They try to pop a run on the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They're bringing heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Liberty's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to the back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air, it's Salter. Getting some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. He's going to pass. Gets open down the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Flames!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Makuba. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Back to throw, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Finds his tight end. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gentry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Gentry. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Give on the inside. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a 3rd down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Oh, what a move! Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Handoff from the shotgun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Right back to the well. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Gentry. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for a man. It's Watson. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Between the uprights, it's good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back to pass, it's Salter. Gets away. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch. It's Gentry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, wants to throw. He's got it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Looking to throw it again.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. To the air, it's Watson. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Coming after him. He caught it. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats! I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Feeling some heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Salter. He's going up top here late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take it.